Belo Horizonte. This is the
Hello,
Mineirão, the home of
ladies
two
and
proud
gentlemen.
footballing institutions.
I'm your host,
Cruzeiro
Luciano
and
from
Atletico
Luciano
Mineiro.
Sports TV. Here
The
I
teams
bring
then,
to you
Iran against
game
Spain.
number
I'm Peter
20
Drury, and providing
of
analysis and expert
64.
opinion
This
alongside
is
me will be Jim Beck.
match
Hi
number
Peter,
4
always good
of
to work
6
with you.
from Group
I'm really looking
B.
forward to this now.
After this match, everybody will have played 2 games in this group. Portugal already played versus Morocco earlier on, and Portugal got that needed win to keep their hopes alive to qualify for the knockout stage. Here is Iran and Spain. Spain won their opening game versus Portugal 4-0. Iran lost their opening game after leading 1-0 versus Morocco. They lost 3-1. This is like a must-win for Iran. If Iran wins here, this group will be pretty much wide open, because then all 4 teams would have 3 points. But a Spain win here, Spain pretty much would clinch their ticket to the knockout stage. All the 32 teams have played at least 1 game.
So Jim, who would you identify as the
All the
key man
teams
in
from
this
Group A
fixture?
already played 2
Well,
games,
hard to like what Sergio
and
Ramos
Morocco
offers.
and
Goes
Portugal
about his
played
work
already
with
2
strong
games,
aggression
and now Spain
and
and
tries to
Iran
dominate
playing their
opposition
2nd game.
strikers. He's also a sizable menace
Early
in set
on the
pieces
tournament,
and brave at getting his head on the
we
ball.
saw the tournament
the
kick off
scourge
with
of so
Russia
many
versus
strikers.
Saudi Arabia, where Russia won
Aim
4-0.
low and direct.
In game number 2, we saw
Sergio
Uruguay defeat Egypt 1-0.
And it's
In
Pizzolo.
match number 3 from this tournament, we saw this Spain team right here hammer Portugal 4-0. In match number 4, we saw this Iranian team right here go up on Morocco 1-0, but lost
Now
the
he's
game
wondering who wants
3-1.
it.
That was the first match where a team that was losing came back to win. In match number 5, we saw a shocker. We saw France only get a 0-0 draw against Australia. In match number 6, we saw Denmark get a 1-0 victory over Peru. In match number 7, which was the opening match of Group D, the so-called Group of Death, in my opinion, we saw Argentina defeat Iceland 2-0. 1 goal from Messi, 1 goal from Dybala in the first 30 minutes. In the match number 8, we saw Croatia defeat Nigeria 1-0. Good hard-fought game there. Match number 9, we saw the Seleção Brazil defeat Switzerland 3-0. No goals by Neymar, 1 goal by Felipe Coutinho, 1 goal by Roberto Firmino, 1 goal from Daniel Alves. And Brazil pretty much shut them down defensively as well, allowing only 2 shots on goal. And also, one special thing about that game, I had that game broadcasted in Spanish from Chile. The only game that I did not broadcast in English for special reasons.
And it's Pizzolo.
And in match number 10, we saw one of the most exciting games of this World Cup so far, where Serbia goes up 3-0 on Costa Rica. Costa Rica made a ferocious comeback, only to lose 4-3. But they never tied the game at 3. They got it within 3-2, went down 4-2, made a goal to make it 4-3, and had a lot of chances to tie it at 4, but the tying goal never came. In match number 11, we saw like the second big surprise of the tournament. We saw in that match, we saw defending champions Germany only get a 1-1 draw versus Mexico. Germany's goal did not get credit to a Germany player. That was the second own goal of the tournament. The first own goal of the tournament was the Iran-Morocco game. And here's Spain struggling to score versus Iran when they had such an easy time versus Portugal. It looked like Germany was going to win the game. They were up 1-0 late in the game, but then Mexico tied the game with a few minutes to go. Match number 13, no, match number 12. We saw South Korea versus Sweden. In that match, South Korea played good, but couldn't muster any offense. Sweden got some breakthroughs, and they won the game 2-0. And as a result of that, Sweden leads Group F after one round of play, not the Germans, which could be a very intriguing situation come round of 16 time if Brazil. It could be a Brazil-Germany round of 16 if Germany only gets second place in the group.
And it's hoisted clear.
Or vice versa. In the match number 13, the opening match from Group G, we saw Belgium completely destroy Panama 5-0. Mr. Lukaku had a performance of a lifetime, scoring 4 goals, a hat-trick +1, and 1 goal from Mertens. In match number 14, we saw England defeat Tunisia 2-0. 1 goal from Harry Kane and 1 goal. I forgot. Oh yeah, 1 goal from Sterling. Match number 15, we saw a good game between Poland and Senegal. It was 0-0 at the half. Poland goes up 1-0 early on in the second half. Midway through the second half, Senegal ties the game. And then, with about 15 minutes to go, Poland grabs a 2-1 lead, and that's how that game ended, 2-1 in favor of Poland. Match number 16, we saw probably the biggest surprise of the tournament so far. Colombia lost to Japan by 4-0.
Kicking off, lacking only in goals, the score 0-0.
And this right here is somewhat of a surprise. Spain only managing a 0-0 draw versus Iran in the first half.
There's the start of the second half. Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on. That'll go straight through to the keeper.
Iran in their white, Spain in their red.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Looking to break out here. Iniesta with Costa! And he's there to make a great save. Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And there it is, folks.
Well, this guy is just
Spain just went ahead.
And sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting
it's
the
1-0 Spain.
He's already delivering another lead. What a good player. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward. Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
With this result, this group will look like this. Spain with 6 points, with a goal differential of +5. Morocco in second place with 3 points, with a goal differential of +1. Portugal with 3 points in third place with a goal differential of -3. And Iran in last place with a goal differential of -3 with 0 points. Now, of course, Morocco still have to play Spain, and Portugal's third game is easier. They play Iran. All Portugal has to do is win the Iran game, and they're pretty much in.
He's just given it straight back. Iniesta tries a through ball. It's Vitolo! He's done very well to get to that. Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
They win the third game they're in. Now, if by some miracle they win by a lot of goals, they can actually overtake Spain for first place, even though they lost to Spain in the opening match.
Goalkeeper's ball.
That's if Spain does not win their third game. But if a Spain win here, all Spain would need in the third game to clinch the group would be a tie. That's all they would need. They don't even need to win the third game. They only need a tie.
Tries to stroke it through. Has a hit!
But because of Portugal's goal differential, Portugal needs to win the third game. Because a tie might not be good enough. It probably won't be good enough.
He just whacks it away.
A tie would be good enough if Morocco loses to Spain.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud.
And here's a tie that kind of complicates the group a little bit. This puts Iran at 1 point, Spain at 4. Spain still in first, but only with 4 instead of 6.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where.
It kind of changes things of them having to win instead of tying the last game. They'll probably have to win the last game just to win the group, and things can get complicated. Iran is playing very good against Spain. Very good. I did not see this coming after the way they played against Morocco in the opener. It just goes to show you how things are very unpredictable. You know, Iran loses to Morocco 3-1. Portugal loses to Spain 4-0. Portugal goes and beats Morocco 2-1. Iran goes and gives Spain a 1-1 contest late in the second half of a match in a World Cup fixture.
Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. PK does well there.
Iran showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
This is game number 20, folks. There's still 44 more games to be played in this World Cup. Oh my God! This result completely turns. This result turns this group upside down. Now everybody's alive.
Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
If this result sticks,
because the keeper put as much pressure on
all the 4 teams will have 3 points, and then anything, man, anything goes. Anything's possible.
Iran take the lead.
Wow.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter,
wow.
in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
Wowzers.
And he's done it again. And it's Vitolo.
Even Iran is alive now.
Silva. Some good stubborn defending
they
there.
have to
This
fight
group
the
is
onset
wide open.
of desperation and keep enough cool heads.
This group
to
is
still
entirely wide open.
Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta! So close to drawing level.
And that's a great response, though. And
It's
a
pretty much
statement
win or go
declaring
home
that
in
they're
game
not
3.
done with this yet.
Vitolo.
With this result, even Portugal has a chance of getting first place now in the group.
Now.
This
Just a
changes
few more moments for them
everything.
to hang on.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball.
Iran is going to pull an
It means a
upset,
long
folks.
punt, and so be it. They've got to give themselves
Unless if
a chance.
Spain pulls some magic right here in the last minute.
Out to the flank.
Iran is going to pull an upset
Costa.
here.
Diego Costa. The shot's on.
Maybe not.
From Diego Costa. We thought it was over.
Drama.
It's all square
Drama
on
at the
score.
last second, folks. It's one of the best games of the tournament.
That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Oh my God.
He hits it. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, it's
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended in a draw. Draft and
This is a
graft
shocking
and
result.
everything apart from a winning goal that never came.
It almost turned out to
An
be even more
intriguing
shock here.
contest, and a result which at least
Late
partly
drama at
satisfies
the
all.
end. What a
So what do you
game.
take away from it all, Jim?
Iran. Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be
So
happier, but
this is it
at
for
the final
game
reckoning,
20.
it's honours even.
Stay
No
tuned
complaints.
for game 21, which will be France versus Peru. Take care, y'all. See y'all next time. This is your host, Luciano, signing off. Have a good one.